Sora 2, the new AI in town.
Purchase your tracks today.
二人の間通り過ぎた風はどこから寂しさを運んできたの。泣いたりしたその後の空はやけに透き通っていたりしたんだ。いつもは尖ってた父の言葉が今日は温かく感じました。優しさも笑顔も夢の語り方も知らなくて全部君を真似たよ。もう少しだけでいい、あと少しだけでいい、もう少しだけでいいからもう少しだけでいい、あと少しだけでいい、もう少しだけくっついていようか。
見ていたはずの夢はいつも思い出せない。
そういうことが時々ある。
ただずっと何か
朝目が覚めるとなぜか泣いている。
誰かを探している。
星に待って願って手に入れたおもちゃも部屋の隅っこに今転がってる。叶えたい夢も今日で100個できたよ。たった一つ大好きな抗がん護所。いつもは喋らないあの子に今日は放課後また明日どこへもかけた。慣れないこともたまにならいいね。特にあなたが隣にいたらもう少しだけでいい、あと少しだけでいい、もう少しだけでいいからもう少しだけでいい、あと少しだけでいい、もう少しだけくっついていようか。
Well, 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 well. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Ha 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 ha, Rudra. You know you were right where you wanted to be. You've missed me, and I know. Hey, you wanted to be here. You wanted to be here. So, welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming in. We got to build this back up. I'm sure I lost a bunch of people, but you know what? My day ones are going to stay. I remember something like that. Oh, is that what that is? Is that what that is? We're going to play that little game of it's been a minute since you seen me, so we going to give me the tough comeback. Well, I'm here. What's up? Debujan. See, I remembered it. I remembered it. I remembered it. I know you was trolling. I know you was trolling. Cause you was low key over, I'm sure on your side talking about when is he coming back? Is he ever coming back? A lot of y'all ask me, is the channel dead? Is it no longer gonna be something anymore? It's we haven't heard from him. Is he even alive? Yeah, I'm alive. And you know what? I'm back. I'm back. I took a long needed vacation. I went, explored the world. Hey, what is up? I'm glad y'all starting to come back, you know? I'm glad y'all starting to come back. Vacation is dumb important, yo. I'm gonna get into it a little bit. Explain what happened, why y'all. I kind of took the little sabbatical. I'll explain that in just a second. Let me give people some time to jump in if we have any more. We'll see if Ray woke up early enough to join us, whatnot. But before I go ahead and tell everybody exactly what's been going on, how have you guys been? How has life been treating you guys over the last? I feel like it's been a month. It has actually been a month. And I know I got to restart this whole algorithm, but you know what? Like Debujan said, vacation is important. What's up, Debujan? What's your question? You have a sore throat. Well, I'm no doctor, but I heard that tea, honey, hot water, honey, and lemon helps with a sore throat. Also, purple onions, lemon juice, and honey also breaks up if there's mucus or anything like that and kind of helps detoxify and boost your immune. So those are the two things that I do. It helps out, but I don't know if it would. Ginger tea too. Yes. Wait. What am I missing? This motherfucker Karaku was stalking me on different live streams channels. Was he really? Wait, was correct? Remind me, is Kairaku the troll that was in here for a while and he kept changing emails? Wait, me? Oh, damn. He was. Wait, how did he know what stream you'd go to? Oh, damn. Why they talk, Rudra? Who you pissed off? Why they talk about you a gooner? Who you done pissed off, Rudra? Morocco, I think, was pretty much no. Kai Kaio Kaio Kai Kairaku. Kaioraku. I'm not look, I apologize. I better wait a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out who exactly is it? Should I know? I feel like I should know who it is, but there's sometimes I don't know. Who has to face a punishment for being late? I wasn't late. I was on time. The show starts at 11. I don't come on until I'm ready. That's the difference. Yeah, remember, oh, Saeed is, yeah, there's a lot of people that's probably going to be absent. I put it up Friday, hopefully, thinking that it was enough time for everybody to get in, but I wasn't going to 100% sure of how that was going to pan out. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I know that it's going to take like a couple more streams to kind of get everybody back into the flow of being back in the channel. So I got to just get back to being consistent. I was in my office PC. I was bored there. So I visited random lives and this dude Rudra was there watching girl streamers. I actually watched some anime in this. Oh, Rudra was in Rudra, he said he caught you in some other streams, some girl streamers. But that's nothing wrong with that. There's actually some really good girl streamers. Oh, it was a VTuber. Oh. Bro was probably spamming a Lukacs. What animes did you watch, Dable John? What animes did you catch up on? So you completed JoJo's. You always watch JoJo, so is that even a surprise? Very good. Well, as very corny one the YouTuber exists though. Yeah, but we ain't gonna judge people on what they watch because I wouldn't want people to judge them for watching me. So we gonna let them be who they want to be. Kicks, are we go? Oh, we deleted it. Mistype. All right. We gonna start at the 20 mark for me. So it's 11:18. So we'll start in the 20 mark. Kicks, would you react to Firion sometime from? Yes, Firion is coming up. So I'll give you a little snippet. So I've already put out the season finale of Dan to Dan. I did Kaiju episode last night in the middle of the night. I'll do another Kaiju most likely today or probably Monday. And then I got a lot of Gotcha Kuta that I got to just blast out. A lot of these are going to get blasted out at random times. It's not going to be like your normal 10 a.m. because I want to finish with the summer animes so that I can catch up on some other ones that are due to start in the winter of January. So one of them is most likely going to be Firion. And then I got to take a look at what is expected to be coming in the next couple weeks or months. I heard season 2 is in January, so I watched season 1. I also watched There's a lot that I got to catch up on. You want to watch a foreign YouTuber who experienced the Nepal Gen Z protest? Yeah, I know Firian is starting January 6th, January 26th. I haven't figured out if that means I'm going to do 2 episode videos, because I think season 1 of Firian is like 20 episodes, right? I know it's a lot of episodes, so I need to push out as many as I can. 28 episodes? Shit! So if I do 2, that's 14 weeks. That's like 3 years. It feels like it. God damn. Okay. Yeah, but I can't binge watch it in 3 days. I can't. You're gonna sit here on live and watch me watch every episode? So, okay. If it's 14 weeks, if I do 2 episodes videos, 14 weeks. 14 weeks is roughly 3.5 months. That ain't gonna add up. That's not gonna add up, y'all. So I'm gonna have to drop multiple days of 2 episodes. I'll do the math, but it may come. It should come out. All right. So let's chat about my trip. Let's chat about the Asia tour. So, okay. So, start from November, 3 episodes a week. Yeah, but if I do 3 episodes a week, then it's like, how many videos will I have to do? You know what I mean? So it's like 3 episodes a week. And that's the thing I'm going to have to try to figure out. I need to see if there's any other good animes I need to do. How do you do 2 videos of 3 episodes? Well, Rudra, should I start or wait for you? Because I'm about to start to talk about my vacation. Well, Rudra says we have his blessings to start about my vacation. Do 3 videos of 6 episodes. What? Oh, 2 episodes per video is what you're saying. So I think I get what you're saying, David John. So what I'm gonna end up doing, I'll look at. I just have to. I'll have to check the schedule. Let me check the schedule, and then I'll let you guys know what the schedule is gonna be for that particular anime. All right. Where do we start? So let's start about the first country. Explain what fast? No, I'm going to take my time, sir. Thank you. Yeah, Gachiakuta is Gachiakuta, I think, is the only one I have left from summer. And it's supposed to be ending in November. So like I said, I'll have to see, or maybe you guys can do the research and see if there's any or it might be a react that we do. We'll react to, I'll find something today as far as new upcoming animes for the fall. and then we can see what is worth watching, and then that'll help me kind of decide what I'm gonna what I'm gonna post or react to. So we can do that later in the stream. All right, where are we at? Okay, first country. So you know what? Let's start from the beginning. I was born on. No, I'm just kidding. So early September, we took our trip. My trip took what, roughly 19, 20 hours from Florida over to Japan and a quick 50-minute layover in LA. Let me tell you about my LA experience. My plane was late leaving Florida. So if my layover is only 50 minutes, you should have seen my black ass running through the airport. Luckily, my bag was transferred on time. My black ass was running across the airport to try to get to my Japan flight. And then I got there, and I didn't know that they would actually hold the plane from a transfer for me. I don't know if I just felt special or it's customary or like one of the rules, or basically where I was seated, it was mandatory that they waited. I don't know. But they waited, and the pilot himself was just like, don't worry, we weren't going to leave you. I was like, hell, I was sweating bullets. I thought they really was going to leave me. Well, damn, David John, maybe you should stop studying and paying attention to me. No, I'm just kidding. But so as we get started, the flight from LA to Japan was about 14 hours. So it was roughly 14 hours. We get there. Oh. So it was my first time going to Japan. It was my first time going to Japan in like 8 years because of COVID. So I hadn't been back to Japan in 8 years. So I got to go in. Remember, I went to Japan to watch the World Track and Field Championships. So got to see Noah Lyles run. Got to see a lot of the track and field people that I really like watching on TV. I got to watch them live. The first night I got there, the food. If y'all haven't been to Japan, y'all need to go to Japan. So one of the main things that I wanted to mention is the reason why I didn't record or I didn't go live. I mentioned it briefly in the video that I posted, but one of the main reasons why I didn't go live was because you get there and you see other people that are filming. You see other individuals that are being rude, filming on the train, doing God knows what with their content. Why are you scheming to make her fail her exam? Oh, you're evil. You better not get caught so you fail your exam. But, right, so there's a lot of filming on the trains. There's a lot of people walking around with filming. And my dark side. I think we all got a dark side, sir. But the thing that I noticed is I didn't want to be disrespectful to the people in Japan. And then all of a sudden you get there and it's almost like, wait, I don't have to think about content for 2 weeks? Wait. And then I just got used to not thinking about content for that time. So I was not motivated to grab my camera and film. I wasn't really motivated to record You guys saw I put up an update and I was just like, all right, I'm relaxing, taking a little bit of a break. So if I'm not working my regular jobs, let me just take a real vacation instead of thinking, oh, I need to constantly put content out. I felt like I honestly felt like it would be fine that if I took a break, you guys would still be here. So I went ahead and took that chance and took the break. And now that I'm back, we're going to be grinding. We're going to be grinding. We're going to be grinding. I did try mochi, but I've already known what mochi was. I've had mochi previously. Mochi is magically delicious. Debu John, what are your thoughts on mochi? But no, either way, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time off. I enjoyed the silence. Not that y'all annoy me or anything like that, but I just enjoyed the silence. I got to eat a lot. The sushi. You really never feel like you've had sushi till you've had sushi in Japan. Now, people are like, sushi is really good in other countries, and I get it. It's that fresh fish. But it's just different. Being a normal person, I never tried mochi. Do they not sell mochi in India? Or is it, I don't know if it's something different or the flavor, or I guess it would be a genuine question. It's like, do they sell that in India? I don't know what that's equivalent to. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. 18,000 rubles. There's no way. Hold on. You're telling me it's 200 US dollars for mochi? I think you added an extra zero. I'd say $20 for mochi, but 200? Is it 18,000 or is it 1,800? Because that's the main question. Is it 18,000 or 1,800? Because I wouldn't even try mochi for $200 US dollars. What kind of mochi is this? You're talking about mochi the dessert, right? The Japanese rice cake dessert. I just want to make sure we're talking. You ass. It's only 8,000. But wait, 8,000 still sounds like a lot. 8,000 is $90. That still sounds like a lot. I think you mean like 800. Hold on. Rudra, how much is mochi in India? Because Debu John telling me it might be 18,000. or it might be 8,000. How much is mochi, the Japanese dessert? Cause I don't know. Oh yeah, really? Where are you going, Kai? What part of Japan? But anyways, so the sushi, oh my God, magically delicious. I actually cried a little bit. I cried a little bit the first time the first time on that trip I had sushi. Because I've been dealing with like American sushi for so many years because I hadn't been back to Japan. Oh, you're going to Tokyo? Well, I don't know. You could have been going to Osaka. But you'll have a good time. You'll definitely have a good time. The nightlife is amazing. The food is amazing. It really depends on really your diet though. But I feel like they have enough to feed everybody because they're high in vegetables. So if you're a vegetarian, they got a lot of vegetables that they eat with each dish. Of course, if you only eat fish, great. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, if you're visiting different places, then it's worth it. It is definitely worth it. But it's worth it either way, you know? It's worth going at any point. So no. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure when you come back, let us know how you felt about it. I want to hear your stories. So make sure you bring back good stories, all right? That's good. He said I can't find shit about mochi. I'm dead. I will visit where we at. That's gonna be cheat meal for me because I'm hitting the gym too much. Well, look, the Japanese girls. Hopefully, you know a little bit of English. I don't think they know your language, but English might be the closest thing, unless you know Japanese. The one thing I will say that I was surprised that I was anticipating, but it didn't happen. I didn't get denied from anywhere. In Japan, I didn't get denied from anywhere. I was expecting full on like, oh, no gaijin, nothing like that. But I didn't get denied from anywhere in Japan. So I don't know if the news was just like overhyping it, or it was just like a segmented place, or what it was. All the stuff that's been saying, oh, gaijins are getting kicked out or gaijins are not being accepted into places. I went to a lot of places and I didn't get kicked out, or they didn't say anything to me. Gohan Demizu Kodasai. You want some water, Dable John? No, I'm too loyal, not looking girls. I know a little bit of Japanese through Duolingo. Oh, you got a girlfriend? Kick did not get kicked out. I like what you did there, Dable John. Yes, Rice. What What's a racial ass video? You mean the ones that they put out? Yeah, so that threw me completely off. And it may be just the places I went. I'm not saying that. Look, you might have told me a lot of shit. That don't mean I'm going to remember every single thing about everybody. My bad. Well, congratulations, you got a girlfriend. You got to teach Rudra and Debujan how to get a girlfriend now. Wait, how was I late? I don't get how I was late. Do you mean like I was gone for so long that you picked up picked up your old passion? But that's good. That means I'm helping you out. All right, but yeah. So the other thing is I was also Japan. Uh-oh. What were your 3 hobbies, Debujan? But no. So we went down to Osaka. Osaka was amazing. The sake down there, the alcohol down there, the live. It's a toss-up between Tokyo and Osaka as far as best metropolitan area. I give Tokyo, they speak a little bit more English, but Osaka know how to party. Osaka definitely knows how to party. And then we went down to Kyushu. Kyushu was also amazing. Well, you're going to have to share with us, Rudra. You're going to have to share with us which one you're going to have to share your drawings one of these days. We need to see what that looked like. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hang on. See, everybody want to see it in the Discord. Throw it in the Discord. All right. So yeah, let's finish up the tour or the vacation. So got down to Osaka. I'm not gonna give you the long run around. But other than that, Japan was really dope. I got to go to Akihabara. Kai, you may like Akihabara in Tokyo. That's like where all of the anime stuff is. You'll also see a ton of maid girls. They just stand on the street trying to get you in to come to their maid cafes. But I think you might like Akihabara. You might also enjoy going to Shibuya. Shibuya has a lot of good things that are out there. It's not like always girl things, but you get like the true like tourist, but as close as you can to like Japanese places. Oh, you don't like the maid cafe? You can also do wait, how old are you, Kai? if you're over 18, I think it's 18 or 21. If you're drinking age, Roppongi might be a good place to go. Shinjuku, but I'm gonna tell you this: Shinjuku is like red light district. There's other stuff in there, but okay, perfect. 23. So you're old enough. So if you're going there, Roppongi is gonna be really cool. There's a lot of clubs out in Roppongi. Then you have, yes, Shibuya, Shinjuku. Akihabara is definitely going to be where you're going to go a lot because that's just anime world. And said I drink from 6. You wasn't drinking at 6 years old. You might have had a sip at 6, but I don't know if you were drinking from 6 years old. All right, let's see what's in the Discord. Oh shit! Rudra, did you use Rudra, did you use like a tinsel or whatever it's called? A silhouette? Or is this freehand? Hey, that Rudo is sick. A good old Appy Fizz. I'm dead, Dable John. Yeah, these are fucking awesome. These are really awesome, Rudra. Good job. You got a talent, my boy. You definitely got a talent. In Nepal, we have original local drinks, which we drink when head hurts and to relieve pain. So is that alcohol that you're drinking, Kai? Wait. Is Kairaku Kai Humane? Am I just not getting this? Look, I might have bad memory. Y'all might have told me this, but everybody in today's modern day has multiple screen names. It's better than alcohol. What could be better than alcohol? I guess I better go to Nepal. Of course, when there's no riots. But I didn't forget you. I just don't remember everybody's screen name. My bad. Ray! Ray! Look who it is, everybody. Who late? Yeah, chalk powder and chicken powder. I call it chalking. Ray, what is up, my boy? What is up, my boy? I hope life has been treating you well. I hope life has been treating you guys well. Welcome back. I was talking a little bit about the Japan trip right now. Rudra was caught gooning. I'm dead. Oh, shit. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, my boy. Oh man, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you, bro. But happy mother sucking birthday. I hope you celebrated the hell out of it. Hope you celebrated the hell out of it, my boy. Now I'm curious. What did you do? Did you go out? Did you go out? Did you go have a fantastic fucking day? Many more birthdays to come for you, my boy. All right, but yeah, tell her if you went out. That was awesome. I'm sure you went out. I'm sure you was on your gin. Wait, is it gin or Malibu? It was rum. I can't remember if it's gin or rum that you like to drink. I went to the shooting range, then came home, got drunk, and played games with my boy. Rum. Okay. I see. I remember Malibu, but I couldn't remember. Rudra, I want to parcel something tomorrow. Hey, Rudra. Oh, he really went and changed his screen. Hey, Rudra, I need to figure out how I want one of your drawings. I need to figure out what's the best way to get one of your drawings, because that shit is dope. If you can make me a bigger one, I'd definitely put it on the wall when I redesign the studio. Because your drawing is fucking dope. We just got to figure out how to get it from India to the US. Because I'm sure that's going to be a lot of RBs. Well, if you do it on a canvas, a big canvas, then it'd be worth you sending to America. Yes, you're sending a piece of paper to fucking America. Yeah, but print screenshot isn't the same. I want what Rudra touched. Yes. I want to feel the canvas that Rudra drew on. But no, Ray, I was just mentioning, I didn't get kicked out of anywhere. I was telling everybody else, I didn't get kicked out of anywhere in Japan. I was fully expecting it, and I was even like prepared for it, but it didn't happen. And I went to a lot of places. And I think because you changed your mind on what? But I think because the the world championship for track and field was in town the same time I was, I feel like they couldn't discriminate against, because the city was flooded with foreigners. So because they were flooded with foreigners, that was money opportunity. And you got to be dumb to say, no, you can't come into my bar, or you can't come into my restaurant because you're a foreigner when the city is full of foreigners. If you basically saying, I don't want no money if my city is full of foreigners in that week. $67 meme. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. So what is the 67 meme? Popular casino in Japan. You know what? It really depends on what you call casino, because if you're talking about like the little slot machines that they call gocho, it's everywhere. You're not gonna miss it. And they're typically open till like ever. Oh, betting ones. I don't go to casinos. But the best place to probably find them is gonna be in Shinjuku. Kiraku, are you becoming like Kiraku? Dable John, what are you talking about? But no. What I will do is put together a list for you. I'll put together a list for you. And I'll see. You can go through and see what you like out of it. I'll put a list to you of places to go. You on your phone in a market right now? I love that for you. What are you currently buying? Oh, you mean the actual character. My bad. I didn't put two and two together. My bad. But yeah. But no. So the dwarf. So for everyone that's old enough, there's one thing I did during my trip. Y'all gonna judge me, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm me, and I already know who I am. But I had to go test out all the different countries' soap lands. And if you don't know what a soap land is, you better Google it. What the hell you mean you got into a fight? Did you win? Oh, Ray know what a soap land is. Yeah. So I ended up going to Japan. I went to Japan. I went to Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. And I definitely had to, see what the soap lands was all about in each country and kind of rank them. Your boy had fun. Your boy had fun. Not to say, okay, let's be real quick. Not to say that I wasn't able to meet girls on the street. I was able to meet girls on the street, and I've met a lot of people that are now, we're talking even more. Like, I have maybe plans to go back to Asia in a couple of months. I met some really, really cool people in every country. So, but inside of me, I needed to know what a soap land was like in every country. And yeah, a lot of them didn't disappoint. A lot of them didn't disappoint. I'm going to say that. I came out squeaky clean. But hold on, let me read. You do that thing putting hand inside the box. Raku, can you rephrase that, because your question can be miscued as another type of thing. So I just need to know which one you're talking about. Because in America, you just said some perverted ass shit. And I'm going to say, yes, my hand was in several boxes. But I need to know what you mean by that. Rudra, did you go to the red light district area? I did. Kabochi, I can never freaking say it right. Kabochika, oh my God. Kababochika. It's Kabukicho. Kabuchiko. I don't know. I always fuck up with that one for some reason. Japanese words always gives me a tongue twister. But yes, Rudra, I did go there. And I'll tell you what, Rudra, it was a little different than what I expected. There's a lot more prostitutes. There's a lot more prostitutes there. Yeah, Kabuchiko. No. Yes, Kabuchiko. Kabukicho. Kabuchiki. See, I can't say it fast. Kabuchiko. Kabuchiko. Oh my God. Kabukicho. Kabukicho. But you know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I can say it slow, but when I try to say it fast, the key in the middle just disappears. It just fucking disappears. So it's like Kabukicho. There you go, Kabukicho. And I tell you, my Japanese friends, they were trying to explain this to me and tell me this the whole time. And I'm just like, I think I got it, but I got it. So, how was it communicating out there? So I know a little bit of, so my Japanese is like, I'm definitely not conversational, I'll be honest with you. But I know enough words and phrases to kind of piece and Frankenstein a sentence together for them to kind of understand what I'm trying to say. It's weird on how my Japanese goes. It's like I just know random shit. And then I try to put the random shit and with arms and with like word signs and all of them talking with my hands. And eventually they kind of understand what I'm trying to say. So, but luckily for the majority of the time, I had a homegirl and a homeboy who's from Japan. So they were able to kind of like communicate for me when I got stuck. Fun statement. I went on a date with a Japanese girl who knew no English, and I took my guy friend and I had him sit between us, and he basically was my Rosetta Stone or my Google Translate. I'd tell him, he'd tell her, and then back and forth. He got a little pissed by the end of the night, but I don't care. Yeah, so luckily, she kind of figured how genuine I was and that I wanted her. Hey, I paid him. He got a free dinner, he got free drinks, and he got paid on top of that. So I don't know about him. I think he enjoyed his night. And she ended up inviting a friend out later on that night to hang out with him. So he won on all three phases. That's all I gotta say. He was not complaining by the end of the night. But the other thing is, I don't know if you guys are into strip clubs. Boy. So American Strip Club, we have something that's called, yes, the wingman got that. The wingman got all of that. Because look, how many, like, I already felt bad that he had to do the translations for me. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to go ahead and feed you. Make this worth your while because you was just going to sit at home and do nothing. And the fact that she ended up saying, you know what, just let's make it a double date because she was enjoying it so much. She basically, like I said, invited her friend out so that it was a 2v2. So that one was very unexpected. But at the end of it, that man was slap drunk. We missed the train at midnight. So we had to hang out. We just decided to hang out till like 3, 4 in the morning. And then we ended up Ubering back. But it was a wild night. It was fun. It was a fun night. I had a lot of fun nights in Japan. Osaka. Oh, what I was getting at. Dating. So dating is not normal in Japan. Here's why. Dating is on a very much decline. Ubers do run after midnight, but the trains don't run after midnight. The trains don't run after midnight. So that's why you have to Uber everywhere. Or because Uber is very expensive in Asian countries, a lot of Asians or a lot of people that live there don't Uber a lot because it's very costly. So that's why if they miss the train, they just wait till 6 a.m. in the morning to take the train home. And so that's where you get those videos of people sleeping in the streets or partying to the wee hours of the morning. Hold on. You asked another question. What about the other countries? Ray, I think you're talking about the language. So Korea would have been my hardest. I didn't have friends in Korea. I had to make friends in Korea. So just book the dating app. I don't like dating apps only because the worst thing in the world I've already had to experience is a catfish. And I don't think anybody deserves to ever be catfished. Ever. The other thing with the dating apps there, a lot of the Asian girls on the dating apps, a lot of them are just there to learn English or just to have conversations. A lot of them have zero intentions of actually meeting up with you. The one thing that still pisses me off to this day is like, though they speak English, they're not confident in their English. And because they're not confident in their English, they try not to speak English, which in my head is like, what? Make that make sense. But they fully understand what you're saying. They just don't want to make themselves look bad, so they don't speak English. Or they just don't speak to you at all, even though they have enough English to carry a conversation. So that was the annoying thing. So I had to go, the old traditional way, say a few words in Japanese, and they're like, oh, you speak Japanese? And I'm like, no, but I know you speak English too. So, because you understand my Japanglish. So that was good. Back now on to Korea. The Korea dating world is tough. And what I mean by tough, in South Korea, a lot of the girls tend to want to stay in their own. You gotta call them on their shit. I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language, but I don't give a damn. Look, if you gonna stand here and lie to me and make me struggle with my Japanese, knowing my Japanese is shit, and you hear my Japanese is shit, and you speak English, you fucked up for that. You fucked up for that. Making me look like Boo Boo the Fool while you damn well know how to speak English, but you too embarrassed. But I'm not embarrassed to fucking do it. So you let me embarrass myself with the Japanglish that I'm throwing around that sounds like a damn half autistic kid trying to talk, and you over here letting me embarrass myself. I'm gonna call you out every single time. But back to Korea. Konnichiwa! What up? What up, Jay? But I'm just doing my recap from my Asia trip. But no. So the Korea dating world. So with Korea, the Korean men did not like me. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I almost got in a couple of fights in Korea. Korean men are more aggressive and they speak like they try to belittle you or try to like punk you. And I ain't getting punked, especially not in a foreign country. But what I did learn in Korea, Korea does not care who started it or if you were defending yourself. If you get into a fight in Korea, you both are getting charged. There ain't no self-defense. There ain't no other than that. So I had to keep it cool. There was a couple times I had to walk away because I was like, look, I ain't trying to make an international incident right now. You gonna leave me alone. I promise you. Or I'm gonna beat your ass in the alley and leave you in the dumpster. Leave me alone. But no. So with the dating world, if you stay in like Itaewon, Itaewon is like the tourist area, you'll be fine. You can find a lot of girls. Exactly. I'm not, but see with that streamer went out looking for a fight. I was trying to enjoy myself. I just wanted some drinks. I just wanted some conversations, and that's all I wanted. Ain't nobody was trying to have no disagreements with nobody. I was just chilling. But when you start talking to certain girls and that guy is like, oh, this is mine. And I'm like, but she talking to me. Or you go and you're in line and because you're a foreigner, you get some Koreans that just basically plow through you to be like, oh, I need to get there. And I'm like, see, in America, I would have already bopped your ass in the back of the head. But in Korea, you got that. You got that. I don't know the language and I don't know the people like that. So we gotta let that slide. But being at the bar, being in Itaewon, it wasn't really trying to start shit about. It was like, because it was heavy tourists and foreigners, they were like showing their dominance in a lot of ways that was just like, why? Like, you got like me, another buddy that I met later on. We're standing in line and we're talking to two Korean girls. They know English. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why you would think it's okay for you to just go through the line, push through us just to get to the front of the line. Like, make that make sense. So I don't know if they was trying to start shit or just show their dominance while they were there. But that was the shit that I was just like, this the shit I don't like. But what were you going to do? I'm not going to start a fight to get arrested over a man plowing through me. See, I was ready to pop off. But the problem is, I'm not trying to get charged with violence when I was just, defending myself. But being in Korea, I got American bond money, but ain't nobody trying to test what it's like to get extradited back to America money. I don't know if my lawyers know how to speak Korean. And that'd be the tough time. See, you would have popped off. See, the one thing is, when you start popping off at the mouth, you don't know how the other person gonna act. And if self-defense, I'm not free of self-defense. Oh shit. I'm not trying to get into all that. Not no legal trouble over there. You only talk shit if you know how to back that shit up. But the people that talk shit the most can't back it up. I stay silent until I gotta knock your ass out. So wait, if the dude punched you and say you didn't swing back, you would still... Yes, it's the altercation. It is the altercation. So even if I didn't swing back, look, ain't nobody swinging on me and I'm not going to swing back. I will start the international problem. But any altercation, whether you defended yourself, whether you did anything back, you both get charged because they got zero tolerance for violence. So that's why I was like, look, I'm going to let you eat that. But if we was in America, if I ever find you or your cousin in America, I'm beating the dog shit out of you. I'm not taking nothing in the chin. Look, my boy JR is on this. He already know and have seen me fight. I take nothing on the chin. Look, ain't no. This chin, this is my beauty. You hit this chin, you die. You hit this chin, oh, I'm putting you to sleep. I'm putting you to sleep. I'm not a violent man. I'm definitely not a violent man. But I'm not. I know it's hypothetical. I'm telling you, even if it's hypothetical, I'm not taking this. No, you taking all this power. But I get what you're saying, though. It's stupid, but I met two guys in Korea, and the two guys in Korea was already mentioning it to me that, yo, they're both Americans. They are military because Korea has that military base there. And I ran into him. It was the only other two black guys that was out in Itaewon that night. So we ended up just, clicking. So they were explaining to me exactly what happens if you turn around and you fight. He's like, it doesn't matter who started it. It doesn't matter if you don't swing back. The fact you were in an altercation, you both get charged. And I'm like, look, I ain't ever been charged in America, and I'm not going to come to another country to get charged. Let that go. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. But back to the girls. The girls in Itaewon are like more friendly, but because there's so much foreigners, the competition is like, I'm not gonna say difficult because I still got the numbers that I needed. But think of it as like for every one Korean girl, there's like 6 foreigners trying to get a hold of her. And it basically become her pick of the litter of who she want to talk to. So while I was in Itaewon, I ended up getting some girls' information that lived in Taiwan, which was my next stop, and in the same town of Taiwan that I was going to go visit. So that worked out perfect. Then I ended up meeting like 2 Korean girls. And I don't know if y'all ever seen Korean girls in person. Oh gosh. They face card is legit. Chat, they face card is legit. I need to put up a poll and figure out who my community thinks got the most beautiful women. What you mean y'all done? You don't like my conversation, Debu John? You don't want to talk about my travels? But I really I'm very curious on everyone's thought as far as Saeed. What is up, Saeed? What's the inappropriate ones? Are you talking about, you got to be a little bit more specific, Debu John. We from 2 different cultures. I don't know what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. So you got to let me know which one's not appropriate. And I'll let you know if we already passed that one. Saeed, man, what's up? How you been? Saeed? It's been a little bit. But where were we? But yeah. So different part. I will admit to this. Korea was the only country I got kicked out of. I did not get accepted into places. And I've never been judged on my age. Yeah, but the soap lands and the strip clubs and all, I don't like. Well, damn. How do you not like those, Debu John? But no, I'm not talking about soap lands and strip clubs. That was already talked about. But I'm not going into details with those. I'll leave that for the members only live stream. Korea was the only place I felt like close to having racism. Hong Kong, I did have a kid walk up to me and say, "What's up, my nigga?" And I'm like, no. We don't do that. I did have an Asian kid walk up to me and just say, "What's up, my nigga?" And I'm like, are you serious? Like, no. Like, I don't know where you think that's okay, but no, don't do that. Don't do that. So the Korea place. I went to the nightclub in Korea. There is a place in Korea. Who taught you that, little boy? I'm trying to get the name of the place in Seoul. So it works for you guys, but it didn't work for me because I'm a lot older, apparently. God, I don't remember what the name of the place is. It's over by the universities. It's by the university area in Seoul. I don't remember what it was called because I don't ever going back there. It wasn't really a kid. The kid was like, he had to have been like 24, 25. It wasn't like a little kid. It was, to me, it was a little kid because he was younger than me. Did you find Diddy in Asia? No, I didn't find Diddy in Asia. Why would I be looking for Diddy in Asia, Saeed? But the nightclub I did go to, apparently their clubs, because it's near college, they only allow anyone between 21 and because 18 is when 18 is when you're allowed to drink in Korea. So it's only between like 18 to 30. I didn't know this. So I went to the club trying to get in, and they were like, no, you're too old. I thought it was because I was black that it was just saying, oh, you're too old. We don't want to seem like racist, so we're going to say you're too old. We believe in ageism, but not racism, apparently. So I was like, okay. And I was with like two younger girls we were trying to go to the club. One was like 28. The other one was like 25. So we're trying to get into the club. And after that, we ended up going to another, not two girls, a girl and a guy. One was 28. The other one was like 21. She just turned 21. And they were like, no, you can't come in. And I was like, why? You're too old. So I thought he was just being racist. And I was just like, all right, bet. If you don't want my money, fine. I was about to buy some bottles. So I go to the next club. They deny my dumb ass too. They was like, oh, no, you're too old. Too old? Oh, shit. So we went to a third one. And they're like, oh, no, you're too old. And I was like, shit. If I'm too old, get me from around here. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to be here no more. After that, I was just like, Korea might not be for me. And I don't know if I'll ever visit Korea again. I think for me, if I visit Korea, I have to go with a Korean friend. Or I have to go or hire somebody that's well known in Korea that kind of bypasses all of that. Because I really do want to enjoy Korea. I would go back to my hotel. But look, it was like the day before my last day. So I was like, I want to go out. I want to go out and enjoy. So I ended up going to Gangnam. And Gangnam was a little bit better. They weren't as bad, but it was where all the rich, sophisticated people were. And that is where you get less English. And that became a different challenge. Gangnam is like your Beverly Hills for the people who know what Beverly Hills are. It's like you walk into the club, people are in suits, they're dressed up. It looks straight out of a Korean drama. That is literally how it would be like if you ever seen a club scene in a Korean drama. Everybody got their little booth. Then it's like everybody's kind of dressed up to the T. And I'm just like, I just want to get a couple phone numbers, meet good people. But every person I talked to right initially was just like, oh, I don't speak English. I was like, you know what? Let me take my back ass back to Itaewon because they was a lot more friendlier. But that's where I feel like I won't go back to Korea until I have actual people. Why would I rent a girlfriend in Japan? Now, that would have been great content, but I wouldn't do it unless it was for content. And I wasn't doing content in Japan. So that's why I was just like, no, I'm good. Okay. So I went to Taiwan afterwards. The Taiwan was probably, I think, would say was my best country. If y'all ever get a chance to go to Taiwan, Taiwan might be low-key, the best East Asia country. Outside of Japan, of course, outside of Japan. But Taiwan is like a small island. Taipei, everybody's nice. Everybody's nice in Taiwan. If they know English, they're going to talk to you in English. Why? Because they want to practice. And it reminds me of the old Japan. Old Japan before tourists started flocking and everybody started flocking there after COVID. People used to flock and want to be around me when I started speaking English because they wanted to learn more. You'll be my guy. Well, Rudra, how you gonna be my guy if you can't take me to meet the girls? How you gonna be my guy? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Rudra. No. So India, so the only thing that I have to be careful with, I have certain clearance for my job, for one of my jobs that are given by the US government. So I need to make sure that going to India in today's political climate doesn't hurt my clearance. When we first talked about it, we first started, me planning to go to India in 2026, we didn't have any political rift. But now that India and America are not on the bestest of terms right now, I need to double check clearances and make sure that it's not going to raise a flag on my clearances. So I will, not saying I won't come, I just need to do a little bit more homework, Rudra. Taiwan. So if you ever go to Taiwan, they enjoy speaking English. They enjoy wanting to learn to speak English. A lot more people in Taipei where you can get around and do a lot of things without having to speak Mandarin or Chinese. It's helpful, but you don't need it. Now, Taipei is, if we're talking about money-wise, my money goes a long way in Taipei, and I love that. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Uber Eats, getting a whole big-ass bucket of chicken. Yes, that's a black joke. And a whole bunch of food for like $5. And it only took 15 minutes to get to me. When I tell you, I fell in love with Taiwan. I'm over here like, I might marry a Taiwanese girl and move to Taiwan and y'all never see me again. That's how much I like Taiwan. Japan, you noticed that the tourists have changed the way Japan used to be. But in Taiwan, yes, Taiwan is legit. Is this Raku? I don't know who Taha is. Is this Raku? What the fuck is this? All right, moderator, get him out. I don't even know what NGA is, but it's too close to the word I don't like. Moderators, get him out. Are my moderators still? Yeah, my moderators are still here. But yeah. So Taiwan. Let him explain himself. Okay, let's see what abbreviation NGA means. Taha, would you care to explain yourself? I'll give you your little five seconds of limelight. But while I wait, either way, so we were in Taiwan. Taiwan is, so Taipei is the capital. We went down to Kaohsiung, and I have a buddy from LA that lives half the year sometimes in Kaohsiung. They showed me a hell of a time. That's where I was taking that picture from the did everybody see the picture that I took of the Porsche and the kind of like garage hangout? See? That's exactly what I thought it was. It's exactly what I thought it was. Get his ass out. But yeah. So because of that, my buddy, like I didn't even realize that there were so many Porsches and so many different like exotic cars in Taiwan. Remember, Taiwan is an island. And he deleted it. He said, yes, it's the N-word, NGA. Just get his ass out. If I asked him to get out, just get his ass out. Jesus. But either way, what were we talking about? Oh, I didn't realize they had so many exotic cars. Did you guys know in Taiwan, you have to pay for the CCs of your car? You're taxed on the CCs of your car. So if you have like a V12, you basically paying for a house to keep that car in Taiwan. V8 is super expensive as well. Most of their cars there are like V4s because they only ride around in like scooters. Could you imagine an American muscle man? My pickup truck is a V8. My SUVs is a V8. What would I do with a V4? I don't even think a V4 could even drive me anywhere. But because it's like a scooter nation where everybody mostly has scooters, they try to keep a lot of the bigger cars out. But the culture in Taiwan, the one thing that I will say about my whole trip, I limited the amount of pork I ate. And I'm very, 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 very proud of myself. I limited the amount of pork I ate. I don't know. But I also feel like, Saeed, I also feel like, I don't think Raku would do that, but I feel like it was someone already in the chat or someone that was already watching it, because it's too coincidental that I was talking about the kid from Hong Kong that walked up to me and said that, and then all of a sudden, like 3-4 minutes later, someone hops in and says it. Because how many streams have we had where nobody's come into my comments or come into my stream and said it? But all of a sudden, when I speak about the Hong Kong kid, within minutes, it doubled back and somebody says it. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe it was somebody that was already in here. I'm not saying someone who's chatting, but it could have been someone who was viewing the chat, who was viewing the channel and decided to do that. But if I really wanted to be a dickhead, I could probably find out who that is anyways. But Ain't nobody got time for all that shit. But yeah, if you guys get the chance, I don't know if Taiwan is cheaper than going to some of these other countries. Give it a try. Give it a try. It's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Taiwan is legit. I'm probably going to travel to Taiwan once or twice a year moving forward. Now that I've made good friends, thanks to my friend Grady, I've made good friends and good individuals. Like, they drove me everywhere. They included me in everything. And a lot of them are older with kids and a wife. And they still took me out at night to clubs, to bars, even though they had work the next day. They took the time out of their day to make sure my trip to Kaohsiung was amazing. So I want to definitely give those guys a shout out for showing such great hospitality for me. Those guys were dope. Those guys was really, really dope. I ain't that rich. You ain't that rich for what? You mean traveling? I feel like you don't have to be rich for traveling. I think it's just one of those things where you save up money, you find deals, and you can find something within your bracket. But not everybody's able. I understand that. Who knows? If my channel gets bigger, who knows? If I go to a country and I'm like, hey, I could do a raffle and say, meet me in this country. I'll pay for your airfare and hotel, and just be like, meet me in this country. That is something I would really, really would want to do. Is like, to a random fan, be like, I'll fly you somewhere as a gift to my community. I think if I get to where I want to be, I think that would be a dope thing to do for the community. Where it's like once a year raffle. Because how much would once a year raffle be, where you get to sign once or twice a year, where you get to make someone's dream and send them to their dream country? I don't know about all inclusive, but hell, you can get them a flight, get them a hotel, and then a little bit of spending money. I would definitely do that. I feel like everybody in this world deserves to see another country and how other cultures live. And you know what? You're right. At least airfare and hotel. Because theoretically, it is possible, because I have friends who do tours from the U.S. for like sake and alcohol tours for the U.S. to Japan for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I think it's like 11 days. It's between 10 to 14 days. Excuse me. Where airfare and hotel is included. And it's like shy of $2,000 US. So if he already has like those connections with hotels, it would be easy to probably get like because like, it ain't like I gotta put you in the Marriott. It ain't like I gotta put you in the Waldorf Astoria. Like, I gotta put you in a 5-star hotel. But I think it could be like reasonable. Do you need a degree for what you do? Ooh. That's a great question. So, I don't believe in today's society, unless you're going into a specialty, you need a degree for anything. Let me finish. I'm not one of those streamers or one of those YouTube people that are going to say school is for nobody. I went to school. I got a degree. I got a master's degree. The one thing I will mention is, I'm not telling y'all my job. The one thing I will mention is, school allows you to do a lot of things that eventually you probably hire someone else to do. Does school make it easy? And this is like, I'm older than you guys. No, my job is not that secret, but because my job, there's not many people who do what I do in my job world. And so it makes it easier for you to find who I am if you know what I do. Does that make sense? And especially you already know I live in the US. It's a finite number of individuals that look like me that are in that sector and also own the company or partnered, whatever we want to say. You know what I mean? So if I put that out there, it just makes it 10 times easier to find me. Lies. Lies. You live in India. Y'all like computer geniuses. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not afraid of being doxxed. I try to keep my personal life and like my online persona separate. You know what I mean? And of course, in today's society with technology, anybody can really find out who you are with technology and all of that other stuff. But the main thing that I want to kind of do is at least not make it easy for people to figure out who I am. Because is my job well paying? That's subjective. That's very subjective. Because like, if I told you what my salary was or what I make in a year, of course, Rudra, you're going to be like, holy shit. But we don't live in the same country. So it's very subjective. In America, if I say range from where to where, I can say from $1 to $1 million. It's in between. Carrier ladder. I don't know what you mean by that, Saeed. See, if Ray if Ray's apartment rent is getting raised to $2,500, you can almost guess how much Ray makes in a given year. You know what I mean? Because like the rule of thumb, and I'm not trying to put Ray's finances out there, but in a rule of thumb in America, it's usually best to spend roughly 10 to 20%, no more than 20% of your monthly salary on rent. Now, not everybody follows that rule of thumb. So I don't know. I don't watch One Piece yet. So I don't know what you're talking about yet, Saeed. But to give you in American terms, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. And what that means if we put it into a understanding. And you know what? It's funny. I had a friend who does YouTube as well. And he's like, dude, when you started out showing everybody you make a good living. Like you didn't show them that, oh, because you were a starving artist, that's why they're not contributing or they're not sending you money or they're not signing up for your paid stuff because they feel like you don't need it. Look, guys, I told you guys multiple times when we first started, I'm not out here looking for money. I'm out here looking to just, enjoy myself. If you guys so happen to donate or tip or sign up for like the Patreon or even the membership, awesome. Thank you. You know what? That money will actually go to improving the content, the studio, and I can allocate that. But look, that's just much as appreciation than it is anything else. Exactly. If the money comes along with it later, awesome. If it doesn't, look, I can eventually get paid off the YouTube views. I don't need to go shaking down people for subscribers or join. No. Go ahead, hit me with a Diddy quote, Saeed. So, Where were we? Oh, so yeah, that's where it's like, and it's also, you got to realize a lot of what I do, it's not government sanctioned, but it's more of like, I have government approval to do certain things. I'm not in the military. It's just, I can't put like all the business out. Hey, let's hear it. I want to laugh, or I want to see how dark y'all souls are. Drop your jokes. Let's hear it. All right, where were we with my talk? Oh, but Hong Kong, do you know what is reverse exorcism? No. Is that stuffing a baby back in its mama? Or is it an abortion? Now you got me curious. It is when the devil tells the priest to get out of the child. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. It's when the devil's doing the Lord's work. The devil's doing the Lord's work. The devil is doing the Lord's work. You know, the devil was an angel at one time. I guess he had a little flashback of, oh, I'm supposed to save this child. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, shit. That's funny, y'all. I don't care who you are. When you got the devil fucked up, where you even go? Shit. I guess you go to the Vatican with the rest of the perverts. Did I say that out loud? A father is tickling his son's feet, but his son isn't born yet. Oh. Well, I apologize for whoever is religious and I brought up the Vatican, but look, them little old men just be doing old men. I'm sure they over there got a Chippendales inside of the Vatican. They about to cancel my dumb ass. Oh, oh God, not a Chippendales or a Chippendales. Oh shit. Oh, they probably got a little playground underneath. Instead of having a stripper pole, they got a swing set. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to hell. I'm done. I'm done. See, I blame y'all. I blame y'all. Y'all got me started on this. Y'all got me started on this. I blame y'all. I'm not a religious person, so I don't give two shits about the Vatican. But you ain't gonna have the Vatican coming for me. Oh shit, that was funny. Oh shit, that was funny. I don't care who you are, that was funny. Oh man. Oh shit. I don't even know where my head is. What was next? All right, let's do some reactions. Oh man. Oh shit, that was funny. Oh, I appreciate you guys coming to my quick 30-second comedy show. All right, let's do some reactions. What I want to find out is what animes are coming up this fall. All right, fall anime is stacked. All right. Let's take a look at this one. Is that one good? If he's gay, you should stay. Yeah, that I don't have a problem, Saeed, with gay people. They're actually really cool people. Gay people actually have helped me get more girls in my life than anything else. So I'm an ally. Just don't hit on me. I'm an ally. Look up, may I ask one final thing? Okay. I do have to come to Denver. My really, really close friend lives in Denver, and she's been begging for me to come to Denver. So I need to go. I need to set that up. She's lived there like 2 years, and she's been begging me to come, and I was just like, all right, I'll come. And then it just never happened. Okay. So it is, may I ask one final thing? Trailer. If she is sick, you should lick. Ew, no, that's how you get herpes. Okay. So let's look at the first one. Is this another Victorian day? Oh, you can't hear the volume. Wait, that's not good. What about now? You still can't hear it? All right, hold on.
どうだ
What about
い
now?
っそ私の婚約者にならぬか
よくもこれまでの苦行を台無しに
俺のことをバカにしただろ。
気に入らなかったその銀髪
貴様は一生俺の奴隷として生きる。
Can you hear it now? Is done means like yes, or done because what Saeed said? A good fart. Saeed, I don't like the last one. Try again.
その姿は恐ろしくも美しくついた二つ名が
今何とおっしゃいましたか。
今この瞬間をもって貴様との婚約を破棄させてもらう。
末永く幸せな夫婦になると誓いますわ。ブワー。
その命令は聞けません。ジュリアス様は王家の血を引くお方です。
So this is a royal family one?
17歳の娘なのだぞ。このバカ者め。
お前を殺す。そうすることしか僕にはできない。
どうだいっそ私の婚約者にならぬか
よくもこれまでの苦行を台無しにしてくれましたね。だから全員ぶっ飛ばしても構いませんわね。
Violent women? I don't really get what it's about though. Female Gojo. Hang on. Let's see
私は
trailer
子
number
供の
2.
頃からとにかく人を殴るのが好きでした。最後に一つだけお願いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
金か宝石かそれとも
全員ぶっ飛ばしても構いませんわね。
She a badass.
よくもふざけた婚約破棄に加担して私のこれまでの苦行を台無しにしてくれましたね。他人の甘い汁を吸うことしか考えていない畜生の劣る豚野郎ども。そんな豚野郎たちを思う存分ボコボコにできるのは最高の気分です。さあ皆様踊りましょう。
Let us dance.
時間を遡る力、そんなものが存在するの。その力のことを加護と呼ぶのです。
お前は私が今まで見てきた中でも
こいつが僕たち姫スカーレット。
最も面白い珍獣だ
Yeah,
からな。
the white hair and the blue eyes on the icy eyes.
おつむの弱いバカなペットにはこの私が直々にお仕置きをしてあげましょう。
ダメだ胃が痛い。
悪徳貴族の方々は私のお肉。お肉の横取りは許しません。ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you for the meal. Ray, what do you think of it so far? You said it was good? I have to do like the two episode I have to do the 2 episode to figure it out. Is it a slow starter or it's a fast starter?
After being completely spoiled.
All right. So what we're gonna pretty fast start. Okay. What we're gonna do is look at the fall 2025 and see what might be some good animes to potentially react to now that Day of the Dan is done, and then I'm about to finish up on Kaiju. I do need to keep up. I do need to catch up on Gachi Akuta, so no spoilers, please. Are you leaving, Saeed, or are you got a question? Okay, cool. I'll do one on my own and see what I think, and then we'll see if it makes the lineup for the fall. All right, let us commence.
With the mind-bending anime lineup of summer of 2025, it's finally time to look ahead, and fall 2025 is looking absolutely stacked. This season is packed with an insane number of new titles, and trust me, there aren't many.
Oh, it looks like yours is on that list, Ray.
So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into all the brand new anime coming out this fall.
No, I don't know what it means,
My
Saeed.
friend's little sister has it in for me. Yep, we're back. We're so back to the bottom layer of hell. Now, high school rom-coms have always thrived on misunderstandings, banter, and that sweet mix of awkwardness and charm. And the show takes this formula and dials it up.
Oh,
The
bye.
story follows an annoying little sister who
All
can't
right,
help but
Saeed, have a
poke
good
fun
night.
at her brother's best friend, dragging him into a web of teasing rivalry and maybe, just maybe, romantic sparks. Because why not? And by the looks of the teaser, it looks like the classic tsundere energy. This isn't just a rom-com where the heroines blush and run away. It's a full-on battlefield where insults and affection blur into one, and visually the anime looks generic as crap. Like, there are at least, out of all the rom-coms ever released by the anime gods, there has to be at least a couple of thousand shows that look exactly the same. And to be honest, I don't mind it.
What do you mean,
It's
my
just that Manga
punishment?
and Darling increased the standards quite a bit, but if you're looking for a simple and fun time, put this show in your to-watch list. Then we have This Monster Wants to Eat Me.
Imagine being able to build an app
We
with your
gotta
name.
pay the piper.
Because the first thing that came to my mind wasn't so family friendly. The premise sounds absurd at first, but don't let that fool you. It's a thrilling mix of horror, comedy, and survival. The setup revolves around a protagonist constantly on the run from a terrifying creature who, as the title suggests, really wants to devour her. Not in the weird way, but here's the twist. It's not just about running away. There's a strange bond forming between prey and predator here, blurring the line between danger and companionship. The monster isn't just some mindless
Is this a
beast,
lesbian?
It's got a personality,
A lesbian
quirks,
show?
and maybe even feelings. So expect a fun ride with a generous seasoning of drama and some really generic cliches. But still, you may give it a shot. It might be good. Who knows? Next, we got my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes.
These
So
long
finally, we
ass
have the
titles are
season's
just
first
coming out of
power fantasy
nowhere.
Show. This anime takes the most cliched, tried, and true formula of an overpowered main character and flips it in a clever
Why does he
way.
look like?
Instead of glorifying the
Why
chosen
does this
hero,
look like
Spotlight
Solo
shines
Leveling
on
a little bit? The character.
other guy. The assassin who was supposed to be in the shadows. So instead of following the predictable hero who levels up with plot armor, we watch the assassin, a specialist built for stealth, strategy, and lethality. Completely overshadow the supposed savior, so it definitely sounds intriguing, but it all depends on how it's executed. And from the trailer, it actually looks pretty good. From the animation to the action choreography, everything looks fairly decent. So I will definitely keep this on my radar.
If
And
that's
so
the
should
case,
you.
Ray, that
After
means we're just
we
getting
have
dumber.
Sanda. Now this one is intriguing. It doesn't play by typical shonen or isekai rules. It's a unique blend of mystery, supernatural suspense, and the kind of world building that pulls you in slowly, only to smack you with a twist when you least expect it. The story revolves around a strange urban legend, eerie powers, and a protagonist caught in the middle of something way bigger than himself. The tone is chilling and atmospheric, which is rare for a fall lineup that's otherwise stacked with flashy fantasy titles. And I don't know about you, but I'm an absolute
Interesting.
sucker for this type of stuff.
I don't know
Is
if
it
I
done
like
right,
this one.
Sanda could easily be the season's sleeper hit. It has the potential to stir conversations.
I don't like
way
the
Bleach
animation
did
for
when
this
it
one.
aired. Mystery, shock, and the thrill of unraveling secrets week by week. So if you're a sucker for dark and unsettling mysteries like me, get ready to suck the hell out of this one. Oh wait, that sounds wrong. Next we have Chitose in the Ramoon Bottle. So this series dives headfirst into high school life with a refreshing energy. It's a coming-of-age rom-com filled with vibrant characters,
A
sparkling humor,
rom-com?
and heartwarming
I feel like this is
vibes
the third
all the way
rom-com.
through. The guy here isn't your typical loner or main character, cause this guy gets all the baddies. He's popular, charismatic, and already sitting pretty at the top of the social ladder. That alone makes the story fresh, since instead of watching an outcast claw his way up to the top, we see the struggles of someone who has already had it all. The fun comes from watching how he navigates friendships, love interests, and the messiness of growing up, all while keeping up appearances. And I have no idea why, but the animation is giving me Your Lie in April vibes. I sure as hell hope it doesn't actually go that way, because I don't need any more PTSD, alright?
Is that a title,
Anyways,
Rudra?
if you want something refreshing, be ready to give this one a shot. Then we've got My Awkward Senpai, another high school anime. At this point, just name this the season of edgy high schoolers. Wait, hold on. Wait, this one isn't in high school? We are finally getting some stuff with actual adults? But how is that even possible? It
Goddamn.
feels too good to be true. Are you sure Madara's not gonna appear right now? So what this adds to the table is a mix of clumsy sweetness and relatable teenage jitters. This isn't about the over-the-top teasing like Nagatoro or tsundere fireworks like Toradora. It's about quiet, gentle moments where feelings slip out in the most hilariously awkward ways. The story revolves around a senpai who, despite his best efforts, just can't seem to express himself smoothly. Whether it's fumbling over words, misreading situations, or accidentally embarrassing himself in front of his crush. Every scene radiates secondhand embarrassment in the best ways possible. So if you have watched shows like Komi Can't Communicate or Bocchi the Rock, this show has a similar premise to those, but it definitely has its own vibe. Because for once, it deals with problems actual adults face. So expect plenty of wholesome laughs, soft blushes, and those heart-stopping silences where you can practically hear the character's heart pounding. So if you want to bounce,
That
off the
might be a
serious
good
stuff
change
with
of
something
pace.
fun and refreshing, add this one to your future plans. Next up, we have Hero Without a Class. Who even needs skills? Now, isekai protagonists usually get flashy titles like Chosen Hero or Dragon Slayer, but this anime flips the tables with a protagonist who literally has no class. So, in a world obsessed with stats and skills, our MC is broken, literally, because he has nothing. No flashy sword arts, no magic affinity, not even a garbage tier class like Farmer. But this
Solo
is
Leveling
where the
character
fun begins.
development
Through wit
series.
and grit and absurd luck, he starts breaking the system itself. It's the ultimate power fantasy for anyone who's ever rolled the worst stats in an
It's
RPG.
a medieval time
From
solo
all the
leveling.
Promotional materials, this looks way too generic. There is nothing that stands out about this at all, and I won't be surprised if it's forgotten within a month after its release. Okay, actually, the animation kind of reminds me of the beginning after the end, so that's something noteworthy. Next, we have Otherworldly Munchkin. Let's speedrun the dungeon with only 1 HP. Gamers are going to eat this one up. This anime is basically Isekai Dark Souls, but make it comedy. And it looks insane in the best way possible. The concept alone, speedrunning a deadly dungeon with literally 1 health point, feels like something straight out of a masochistic challenge run. The protagonist is a munchkin, someone who maxes stats and exploits every loophole in the system. If you've ever cheesed a boss fight in Elden Ring or broken the
I don't know
mechanics
about
in
this
Final
one.
Fantasy, you know the energy this anime is going for. It's all about exploiting the system to survive, even when one sneeze could literally kill you. And tonally, the series will likely bounce between nail-biting tension and laugh-out-loud absurdity. So if you're in for that, get ready to binge this one.
Who is
And we
that?
have Expressionless Face Girl and Emotional Face Boy. Wow, another romance anime. Looks like fans of the genre will be eating really well this season.
There's a lot
It
of
is the action
romance
season
this
after all.
fall.
Oh, and this anime is set in a high school, because of course it is. So here the stoic girl who wears the same poker face no matter the situation, and the boy who wears his heart on his sleeve so loudly it basically
What's
is
up with all the
written
romance
subtitles.
one? Is it
Together
because
they
it's
create a
going into
dynamic
winter and
that's
it's fall
endlessly
that people
fun
want to
to
bring
watch.
like
The
couples
anime
together?
carries the DNA of Komi Can't Communicate and My Dress Up Darling at the same time. On one hand, you have the quiet, unreadable heroine whose smallest reaction feels like a breakthrough moment. On the other hand, you've got a protagonist so expressive that even the audience feels secondhand embarrassment. Put them in the same classroom, and it's an explosion of comedic timing and heart-melting interactions. So if you're a fan of the romance genre and want to watch something fun, give this one a shot. After that, we got The Banished Court Magician Aims to Become the Strongest. If there's
These
one
some
trope
long
that never
ass
dies,
titles.
it's this genre. The banished and betrayed character who comes back stronger than ever. The story follows a magician who, once cast out of a royal court for being useless, but then the dude discovers hidden potential that blows everyone else out of the water. This
I
isn't
feel like
about
a lot of
slow
these
growth, it's
animes
about
are starting
rapid
to like
ascension,
repeat itself
jaw-dropping spell work, and the
with slight
satisfying
changes
revenge
in the
arc where
plot.
the world realizes just how wrong it was to underestimate him. So let me put everything into perspective here. The animation looks mid, the title is mid, and the story sounds like the writer binged more than 200 fantasy shows and decided to write the script for this one. But still, who knows? It might actually turn out pretty good. So if you have some free time in your jobless life, give this one a shot. Next we have With You, Our Love Will Make It Through. Now I'm getting really sick of this. How many of the same stuff do we
We're
have
going
here?
over
It's basically all the same crap at this
anime
point.
reviews.
Last season,
We're
there
trying to
was some
see what
crap
animes
called
are
Will
coming
Girl
out for the
Boy
fall.
Friendship Last or whatever, and there was something else before that. Was that Rent-A-Ho? No, it wasn't that. It's getting way too generic at this point, anywho. This is a romance drama that blends bittersweet storytelling with the kind of sincerity that tries to leave viewers
Is
reaching
these
for
fur baby?
tissues.
I mean,
the premise
furries?
revolves around a couple facing overwhelming obstacles, whether it's societal pressures, personal struggles, or tragic circumstances, and their fight to keep their love alive. And I guess you can expect some soft and tender moments, which will let you finally have a good night's sleep. Then we have a gatherer's adventure in Isekai. Another day, another Isekai. So this show is here to shake things up with a more grounded, slow burn approach. Instead
It's
of
just
knights,
family
ninjas,
and
or assassins,
fantasy
you've got a
and
protagonist
romance
who's
this
just
fall.
a gatherer. No flashy skills, no destined hero stats, just someone who collects herbs, materials, and, well, resources. It's not about saving kingdoms, it's about survival, resourcefulness, and building a life in another world. The protagonist's role as a gatherer means the story dives deep into world building, unique ecosystems, dangerous creatures, and how every tiny resource plays a part in survival. Of course, don't expect it to stay entirely low-key. It will get crazy at some point, so if you're an isekai or a fantasy
Beasters
sucker,
is not
give this one a
being
try.
dog
After that, we have
crazy.
Mechanical Marie. Now this one is dripping with steampunk aesthetic. Mechanical Marie looks set to befall in the 2025's most visually distinct anime, with a mix of gears, smoke, and clockwork set against a backdrop of ambition and
Oh, she's a
invention.
robot?
And that's what you thought, because this is a freaking maid anime. The girl here is trapped with a guy who loves robots because they can't lie. And guess who's not a robot? Yes, it's the girl. So this looks like a pretty fun and safe anime. It knows what it is and tries to be just that, a relaxed.
So fall
and
looks
harmless
like it
show.
might be
So if you have
me
some free time on the
catching
weekend,
up on
you
past
might just give
animes.
this one a shot.
I don't see
And we
anything
have
yet that
My
just says
Gift
I need
Level
to do it.
9,999 Unlimited Gacha. backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge. Oh, I think that gave enough description as is. I don't even think we need to say anything. But I will anyways. If you thought that title was long, do you have any idea what it was supposed to be? When this anime was announced for the first time, it was supposed to be called Backstabbed in the Backwater Dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends, and I am out for revenge on my former party members in the world. See, now that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, this is the type of crap that comes out when someone has binged all the episodes of Rent-a-Ho in one single night. Anyways, this show is pure dark isekai energy. After being betrayed in Left 4 Dead,
it is the one you mentioned
that lets him pull items and allies from an unlimited gacha system. And like any soul
but it doesn't.
When you've got unlimited rolls,
not doing it
you're
for me.
basically unstoppable, and that's a decent premise. Although the animation style looks just like 90% of a fantasy shows out there, but overall the anime looks half decent as well. So I guess I'll give it a shot. Will you? Let me know in the comments down below. After that, we have Vampires John can't suck properly. What? Suck?
What?
Suck what? What the hell is she planning to suck? Oh yeah. And
oh
this
my
is a
gosh.
high school anime, so pick your pants back up, Gooners. This isn't Call of the Night. It's actually a comedy that flips vampire tropes upside down. The vampire is actually a transfer student who can't even suck blood. So even with the word vampires in its title, this show looks like it's going to thrive on comedic timing. Failed bites, awkward interactions, and over-the-top reactions from humans and other supernatural beings alike, it looks pretty generic. But it's just a fun and refreshing anime, so don't go around expecting this to dive into heavy blood-sucking action scenes. This isn't that type of show. So if you want to watch something chill, keep this on your to-watch list. Next, we have Wand Dance. Now, the musical genre has to be one of the most underutilized genres in the industry. I don't even remember the last time I saw an anime centered around music or dancing.
Rent a car from our newest fleet yet. Your real car never has to know.
But whenever it does, it's always something.
Oh my god, a dancing
and although
anime?
This anime is more focused on dancing than music, it still has a lot of potential. The story centers on high schoolers who find themselves drawn to the art of freestyle dance. But this isn't some light talent show setup. It's about self-expression, confidence, and the struggle of moving your body in a way that conveys everything you can't say out loud. And the manga for this series is already quite popular. So it would be interesting to see if the anime manages to live up to that. From the trailers, it's looking kind of
this
mid.
fall is
like
looking
they went
really
with CGI
bleak.
to animate the dance scenes, and I'm
like, who can hold their breath underwater that long to dance?
Keeping an eye out for this one. Maybe you should as well. Next, we have Pass the Monster Meat, my lady. Okay, the title alone screams chaos, and honestly, this might be fall 2025's funniest curveball. This is isekai comedy at its most unhinged state. The story is about a noble lady and her companions
Not
traveling through a
JoJo.
fantasy world where monster meat is the ultimate delicacy. Instead of grand battles to save kingdoms, the focus is on hunting bizarre creatures instead, cooking them up, and hilariously overreacting to every strange taste. It's basically Food Wars colliding headfirst with slime isekai and Konosuba. Oh, and don't forget about Dungeon Meshi. The comedy will likely lean hard on over-the-top reactions, absurd banter, and the noble lady herself delivering deadpan lines while surrounded by insanity. So if you're into this type of stuff, be sure to give this one a shot. And after that, we have May I ask for one final thing? Now this one actually looks pretty good. And am I just hallucinating, or was the trailer for this anime ages ago? Yep, it almost came out a year ago. So you're telling me this anime got a trailer a whole freaking year ago, but One Punch Man couldn't get one before its release? Anyways, this anime is shaping up to be fall 2025's Dark Horse. The story follows a heroine with a tragic past, burdened with one last wish that intertwines with vengeance, love, and fate. And with that, she decides to have an all-out brawl. It has the makings of a powerhouse series that blends emotional intensity with sword-swinging spectacle. And I think I developed a new kink because of the main character. If she's with me, I wouldn't mind washing the dishes every day. If she's with me, I wouldn't mind washing the dishes every day. Like, she has to be the best girl of the season.
That's not the simpest thing I've ever heard.
Is it just me, or does she look like the waifu from SSS Class Revival Hunt? Not that I'm complaining. If you want to watch a fantasy anime with a decent plot and a badass main character, watch out for this one. Up next is Dusk Beyond the End of the World. Now this is the one that actually caught my eye. The premise revolves around a world already on its last legs. Ruins, dying sunlight, and the constant struggle for survival. And the MC wakes up in this world, finding himself in a world he no longer recognizes. The city lies in ruins from war, society is now governed by an organization called OWL, and traditional marriage.
This
has
gives
been
me like
replaced by a
Gacha
new
Kuta
system known
meets
as
like
Elsie.
Brienne.
And he sees his girlfriend, who's actually not his girlfriend, but she still likes him, so both of them get on a road trip to find its actual girlfriend who might
It
already
does
be
sound like shit.
confused? Well, so am I. Anyways, the animation of this show actually looks pretty good, and if it's just manages to make a safe landing with the execution, this might actually be the most unexpected banger of the season. So be sure to keep an eye on this one. And finally, we got Tojima Tanzaburo wants to be a masked rider. Now here's the wild card of the season. This is a love letter to classic tokusatsu heroes like Kamen Rider, but filtered through anime's modern lens. And it looks absolutely awesome. The story follows a guy with unshakable dreams of becoming a masked hero. Even though he doesn't have the powers, the suit, or the pedigree, this isn't a parody, it's a heartfelt tribute to the never give up spirit of old school heroes.
This might be the only legit one.
Choreography and cheesy yet inspiring monologue straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon show, and I gotta say that I'm all here for it. The animation, the aesthetic, and overall it looks great. So I'm definitely going to be watching this one. If you don't plan on watching it, the hell's wrong with you? Well, that's the list for today, guys. If you made it this far, please be sure to comment down below on whether there are any good shows that I miss or ones that you're planning to watch. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon and set us all to be notified.
Yeah, that was a tough one to watch. This season looks like it's gonna be bad. This season looks like it's gonna be bad. Let's see another one real quick. I want to see if it's different. If they're all the same repeat, then I just want to see if another video picked some other ones. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to see this other one.
A new season full of anime is here to check out. Digital monsters, superheroes, and Santa Claus are what you can expect this fall anime season. Of course, there are also continuing anime that have carried over from last season, like Gachiakuta and One Piece, but we'll only be listing new and returning titles here. So here are some of our most anticipated new and returning series, and be sure to stay to the end of the video to check out the full list of fall season 2025 anime that will be available to watch in the US. Digimon Beat Break follows Tenma, a young boy who has an unusual connection to technology.
This one wasn't
It's through
on
this
it.
anomaly that he meets the Digimon Gegomon. Toei Animation is of course producing the series like it has before,
this is like
so fans can
Pokemon
expect
and
more
Digimon.
Digimon action to enjoy. Between this series and the new Digimon Story Time Stranger game, it's a great time to be a Digimon fan. Digimon Beat Break is
I've never
available
been a
now on
Digimon.
Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Disney+. Another new series this season showcases Kamen Rider, but not in the way you may think. Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider follows a 40-year-old man who is a lifelong fan of Kamen Rider and has aspirations of being a superhero himself. Of course, it's not a realistic goal, but a turn of events has pushed him towards realizing his dream. Liden Films, the studio behind Tokyo Revengers and Call of the Night, is producing this series, so expect some butt-kicking action in this wild adventure of finding one's purpose. If you're a fan of similar series like Samurai Flamenco or just love Kamen Rider, this new anime is worth checking out this season. Tojima Wants to be a Kamen Rider is available now on Crunchyroll. Speaking of Liden Films, the studio is producing another fun series this season with May I Ask for One Final Thing? The series follows Scarlet, a princess in an arranged marriage with a despicable and arrogant prince. When an embarrassing twist pushed her over her tipping point, Scarlet put on some fighting gloves and punched a bunch of despicable
this guy
fools.
who's reading this one has a
With
better
an exciting
narrating
premiere,
job
it'll be
than the
interesting
last
to
guy.
see how Scarlet navigates the consequences of her actions and the political landscape as the season progresses. May I Ask for One Final Thing is available now on Crunchyroll. A Galaxy from Far, Far Away returns in anime form with Star Wars Visions Volume 3. This anthology series yet again showcases an eclectic group of anime studios with unique short films set in the world of Star Wars. Some studios are even producing sequels to their short films from earlier seasons. From studios like David Production of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fame to Wit Studio and Trigger, there are many celebrated
Digimon
studios
is
that
good.
anime
I've
fans
never really
may
been a
recognize.
Digimon fan.
If you're looking
Pokemon
for
and
quick
Digimon
quality
was never
hits of
my
anime,
thing.
or just a Star Wars fan interested in the anime medium, this series is worth checking out. Star Wars Visions Volume 3 premieres October 29 on Disney+.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Another series from the world of Disney drops this season as well. Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation follows you, a high school student who gets mysteriously transported into a magical world. He ends up at a school of magic that closely resembles the Queen of Hearts domain from Alice in Wonderland. The anime is actually based on a game of the same name with the creator of Black Butler, Yana Tobuso, attached, who worked on the concept and character designs. If you're interested in the drama of Black Butler with a touch of Disney villains, this series may be a good fit for you. Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation, premieres October 29 on Disney+.
Oh, it's like Alice in Wonderland.
Another new series this fall season is Dusk Beyond the End of the World. The series follows Akira, a young man who gets caught in the middle of growing tensions around AI development and a loved one. After what seems to be the end of his life, he wakes up hundreds of years later and eventually runs into a familiar face. PA Works, the studio behind Shirobako and Akiba Made War, will helm production on this series. Intriguing future story aside, the action sequences are quite impressive from what we've seen so far. If you have some time outside of the many returning shonen anime this fall, this series may also be worth a watch. Dusk Beyond the End of the World is available now on HiDive. Just in time for the holidays, this series about a descendant of Santa Claus might be one of the oddest this fall season. Sanda follows a young boy of the same name as he wraps his head. That's right, and it looks Sanda. The lovable Folgers family is back this fall for season 3. The secret balancing act of Lloyd, Yor, and Anya continues, but we seem to be learning more about the supporting characters this time around now that this pretend family has a good foundation. Wit Studio and Cloverworks return again to helm animation production, so expect fun and visual stunning sequences like dueling excavators from the season premiere. Spy Family Season 3 is available now on Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Disney+. Another highlight.
If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon,
gotta pay the piper.
One Punch Man. It's been 6 years since we last saw the all-powerful Saitama and the scheming Monster Association in Season 2. JC Staff, the studio behind Bakuman and Food Wars, will continue to produce animation from the previous season.
Should I do One Punch Man?
Expectations are high, so it'll be interesting to see how the series steps up from prior seasons, as the Monster Association and Garo are still not done with their plans. One Punch Man Season 3 is available now on Hulu and Disney+. Last but not least, the superhero anime epic is about to reach its conclusion with My Hero Academia's final season. Last we left Deku and the gang, the major battle between the heroes and villains have settled down a little, with a few standouts still duking it out.
My Hero Academia since I haven't started
since the last season, so fans will finally get to see this long-running favorite come to an end. Bones Film is producing the final season, so we expect to see some amazing visuals and character moments to send off this celebrated series. My Hero Academia final season is available now on Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Disney+. Those are some of the most anticipated new and returning anime available to watch this fall 2025 season. If you want more anime, check out our list of the spring and summer 2025 anime in case you missed the last batch of new series. What anime are you excited for this season?
Yeah, I feel like the fall does not have any good animes coming up. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do in regards to it. Part of me want to do My Hero Academia. Start from scratch with that one. But 8 seasons is crazy. Hey, Kenny, nice to meet you, buddy. Thanks for joining us on Twitch. I appreciate you jumping in. How you doing today? Start Farian and ReZero. So what I'm going to do is, Farian is definitely going to make it. Okay. Okay, you say I appreciate you joining in and already chipping in, Kenny. Okay. So My Hero Academia. So my question is it better to, let me get your guys' thoughts. Is it better to start Hero Academia from the beginning and just do season 8 later? Or should I do season 8 and put out My Hero Academia from the beginning at the same time? Is the dubbed good? I've never really done a dubbed anime. Okay, so start with the beginning first. Well, I wasn't going to not do the beginning, but I was going to do season 8 along with the beginning. Should I just do the beginning and then do season 8 later? How many episodes are per season? Okay, season 8 later. All right. So then let me look at 12 to 24. So it's probably going to be, it's probably 8 seasons though. Fudge. I'm be doing it for a while then. Okay, so I'll look at Cyberpunk. You said it's only 10 episodes? All right, so let me look at ReZero right now because I haven't seen ReZero.
$363です。
お、ギザ銃。
What the hell? Did his world just change?
部屋に閉じこもってゲームやってりゃ目も疲れるわな。どうなってんだ。どう見ても作り物じゃねえよな。
Did he just go back in time?
ってことは。つまりこれはひょっとして異世界召喚ってやつ。
Oh, he's in a parallel world. Oh, it's an isekai. So he's just basically in a parallel world where he needs to basically get his way home. How many seasons is ReZero? It looks like it got some good action. ReZero has 4 so far. How many episodes per season?
Ri ゼロから始める異世界生活新編集版2020年1月放送開始。君を救うためなら。
Okay. Let me hear dubbed and see how the dubbed one sounds.
It hurts.
Do you want to die?
Die? Am I dead? Am I still alive?
Should I do it in dubbed or English? I mean, Japanese.
Oh, I'm dead. What's going on? I'd say I was dreaming, but this is obviously really happening. A fantasy in another world.
That always
It's kind of hard to believe.
Where's that money from?
If you don't want to get hurt, cough up whatever you've got. But this has to be a time leap. And each time, I return to my initial state.
How strange. You don't seem afraid of dying at all.
Are you out of your mind? I'm insanely scared of dying.
Move it, you guys!
Which is why...
Oh, only Cyberpunk.
I'm determined to find a way out. Wait, what?
It's plain to see that you're overwhelmed about something. But you're not going to tell me what's really going on, are you?
I tried so hard. I was so desperate to set things right.
What are you doing? Do you want to die or something?
What will happen to me?
It looked like it got a little bit of fan service. I can't read your Hey, what's up? I can't read your channel name. Oh shit! DJ! What is up, DJ? Hey guys, chat. This is DJ, one of the great guys I was telling you guys about from Taiwan. He was one of the guys that helped me out when I was in Taiwan. When we were with the cars and he was basically taking me out every night. So say hello to DJ. Hang on, Dabu John. Yeah, we was drinking every night. That was for sure. Oh my God, guys. I didn't even tell you. The night, it was a Saturday night. I posted a video on my Instagram, but I didn't post it on my any channels. But I took down a whole bottle of freaking whiskey. I blame DJ and the rest of them. I normally don't drink that much, but I finished a whole bottle of a 720 whiskey bottle. Y'all already know I was halfway dead. Oh, geez. But thank you, DJ, for joining. Hell, it's pretty damn late in Taiwan right now. You must be having a drink and a cigar right now, I'm sure. And I subscribe to your channel. But God, I wouldn't expect the DJ to join. I've got me all flustered. No, DJ is a really, really cool guy. Him, his wife, really good people. Took me out on many nights. So I really, really finished. Oh, y'all already finished? And they're great cigar lovers. Hey, Mia. How you doing, Mia? All right. So what we were chatting about earlier, so put in the Discord the top two, and I gotta go back and look at the Discord because you guys had sent over videos to react to. No, I mean animes to react to on the recommendations. Let me look over them again. Somebody said Spy Family, but I think it was you, Debu John. Oh, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! Hey, Pepe! So Pepe is DJ's wife. Pepe is super freaking awesome. I mean, Mia is DJ's wife. You get what I'm saying. Oh, shit! Thank you, DJ. Oh, he became a member. Oh, you just over here flattering me. I appreciate you. See? Now y'all see why I said I might need to move to Taiwan. You see how great these people are? Oh. Appreciate you, DJ. But, oh man, I feel like a celebrity. I got Pepe and I got DJ. You see, this is when you travel, you meet great people in the world. Hopefully that kind of fuels you guys to go travel. I don't remember if I did do that. Varian Cyberpunk Edge Runner. So Rudra, are you telling me those are the two I need to react to? Now I got Varian and ReZero. I'm probably only gonna do two. Yes, I will be coming back to Taiwan. Don't you worry. That is definitely, I don't know when, but I will definitely be back in Taiwan. That is for sure. And yes, DJ, love you too. No homo. Oh man, you guys just made my day. I always thought y'all would have been asleep already, but you made my day. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even realize Kenny was still in here. He didn't say anything. Yes, we will have many drinks together. Oh, guys, I learned that Pepe or Mia is good at drinking. For those of you who want to know, Mia is good at drinking. And there was a few days she tried to drink me under the table. And she's a good wing woman. Oh, I didn't even say it to you guys when I was telling you guys about us being in Taiwan. Ray, you might find this entertaining. So in Taiwan, instead of going like fishing at a canal or the beach, they have like all these different spots where you can go fishing for shrimp. And basically you can cook the shrimp after you've caught them out of like the retention pond. You can go cook the shrimp, and that basically you can have the shrimp that same night. Tell me how cool that would be in the US. You just make a quick facility. You basically farm the shrimp, put them in the water, and then you fish the shrimp. Yes. I have a video of it somewhere, but yes, it is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Actually, give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not like a outdoors. It's literally like you walk into a normal store, like a fish store, but it's literally a huge retention pond in the middle. And you have to pay in order to actually fish for the shrimp. So you pay for like 3 hours, 2 hours, and then you catch as many shrimps as you can, and then you grill them at the end. So it's not public access. Oh, you saw it in San Diego? Oh, well, there goes my idea. DJ, I don't know if that means you're leaving, but we'll catch you in the group chat. I'll catch you in the group chat, DJ. Let's see. I'm trying to find it real quick. Let me see if I have a quick video of it. And if I can play it. All right, hang on, guys. Let me share my screen. Can you see it? Oh, shit. Hold on. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to show you. 1 second. All right. So this is from last year, not this year. This was my last year in Taiwan. So that's the shrimp, and it's like the water in which you catch them. Hold on. Miss you too, Pepe. Safe drive home. So this is what it's like. Hang on. So that's my buddy Mike across. So you have a pole. So you literally have a pole, and you have a pole, and then you like go in the water, and it's getting like filtered. So you literally go in there, and you fish for as many shrimps as you can, and then you cook afterwards. So this is like they're kind of like relaxing. We're not doing much. Go ahead, hang out, fish a little bit to kind of waste the time. I can't believe this was a year ago. Oh, I don't think Rudra is leaving. I think Rudra was saying bye to Pepe or Mia. Or are you leaving? See, that's what I thought. All right. Chat, do you guys want to see some of the other videos I had from Asia last year? I still have to upload the ones from my last trip. Oh, you just finished a massage? Okay, guys. All right, man. Appreciate you coming by. See you soon. Oh, these files are massive. These files are big, so I won't be able to upload it to Discord. Discord has a limitation. See? My buddy Mike was actually scared and didn't want to grab the shrimp, so he's like, come take it off. Taiwan is so fun, y'all. Yeah, all right, hold on. So I'll show you what the rest of it looks like. So like when you walk in, you got all your alcohol on the left-hand side. This is where you can eat your shrimp, but you can also buy them already cooked, so you don't have to do it. So you see here on the left-hand side, you got snacks, you got beers, you got alcohol, you got everything. Oh, Debut John, why do you want to be called DG now? Let's see. All right, before we move on, hang on real quick. But you wanted us to call you Debut John. Check out this Japanese restaurant. This is a Japanese restaurant I went to in Taiwan. Tell me this doesn't look cool. Look at the aesthetics. You can't tell me this is not cool. Those are all my friends at the table. Wait, what? Hold on. I haven't been reading the chat. That was my real name, but think about it. What would happen if my family finds some dude from another country calling my name from the screen and oddly pronouncing it? Rudra being ruthless right now. Rudra, why you being... Just call the man DJ or DG. He wants his abbreviation. All right. Let me do one last thing and then we can move on. Oh my God, this lady was so in love with me. She was trying to teach me Mandarin while we went to her tea shop. And she's like, I was probably the first black guy that ever went into her tea shop. She didn't get my joke. Ah. What do you mean, what's with my forehead? Oh, geez, you're about to make a fucking joke. I already know it. I'm not entertaining you, DG. Are you happy? He said, I'm a menace to society. I'm dead. It depends who's speaking Japanese. You can't say all Japanese sound cute. Because if you're listening to a man and you say, oh, your voice is cute, we got a problem, Rudra. We got a problem, Rudra. Y'all going in on each other. All right, hold on. Let's see. I think that's all I have. I haven't uploaded. Oh, wait. I forgot I had France. Hold on real quick, guys. I'm trying to find something. Hold on, guys. Who in the chat have been to London? Who in the chat's been to London? No one's been to London? Ah, the Caribbean. London is pretty cheap. But you're not on the East Coast, so it might be a little more expensive for you, Ray. Goodness. I don't know. I don't live in London, but I can't believe. I wouldn't believe it's too expensive. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. So, wait, can you guys hear it? right, there you go. So, y'all don't judge me. So hold on. I'm going to find one for you. So while I was in London earlier this year, I met some adult entertainer stars. And we were at the bar partying. So like this girl next to me, she's a huge star in London. Oh, so sorry. So look. Oh shit! My bad. My bad, y'all. Well, I hope my YouTube page don't get taken down for this.
I didn't hear any of that. But
my bad. I didn't mean to show y'all ass, but. So she is a very famous adult entertainer in London.
Do me a favor, check this footage later and make sure I'm not yelling about having gonorrhea in any of the footage.
I forgot she said that. Oh my God. I forgot she said that. Oops. Oops. Definitely leaked. Ray said, girl, huh? Hold on. This was even funnier. We were in the Uber. You can see my whole, like, we were deep.
And then your bitch face. Pop an Adderall so I can focus count this cake.
He said, don't you say go get it fixed. No, she did go get it fixed. She was waiting for the antibiotics to finish up. When you learn she likes black men too much.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think she does.
I just like rap.
Oh, she just likes rap. Oh my God. That was such an interesting night. That was a hell of a night. Oh, jeez.
Turns out she thought nonce meant nonsense. So she's like, when people are yelling nonce about nonsense,
all three of them are huge stars in the not just London, but like all through Europe.
Okay. See, you see why we don't follow your plan? This is a bullshit plan. Go on, come on. Where are we going?
We're
Soho.
waiting for a cab.
We're waiting for
you
my.
understand that Soho is a whole area?
Yes, I know Soho's on. That's why you got your walking shoes on.
Nah, these are not my walking shoes. These are my Raven shoes.
Turnham Green.
Jordan Green. Jordan Green. Let's go.
Do we have like a big cab?
I bought XL, but you guys don't have Suburbans over here.
We don't know what they are.
Those are American cars.
Yes, those are American cars.
It's a six-seater.
I'm there for it.
I ordered a XL. It should be a six-seater.
Right, thank you. This is why I like these people.
I think.
You don't care about my Uber. Oh my God. That was such a fun time. I just have to edit it. And once you have no idea, I have like 100 hours of traveling footage that I was supposed to put together and make a traveling video, like traveling channel. And I've just been lazy, sitting on a gold mine. Yeah, so that was my homeboy from America, and that's when we did our trip to London. It was a blast. All right, DG, have a good night, man. Porphyrion and ReZero, let me finish Kaiju, which will come out probably tomorrow. And then I need to catch up on Gachiakuta. So I would probably say Farian will probably get started later this week. And I haven't decided between ReZero or Cyberpunk. I don't want to do too much because I was already overwhelmed doing Lord of the Mysteries, Dan to Dan, and all the other ones. So I want to do like 2 animes per week. No, 3 animes per week, and then we'll do a the movie of the week. But I don't want to put too much on my plate. Exactly. And I got Narito on the other page that's been dormant. Hey, Annie or Nay. I don't know if it's Nay or Annie. How you doing over there, Nay? Gotta continue Narito. Yeah, look up the trailer for Cyber. Okay. Let's look at Cyberpunk. Am I doing dubbed? Did you send it in the Discord? It says not suitable for work, but we'll see if what's not suitable for work.
Day one, I'd never belong there.
So why stick around for so long?
Was kinda her dream, all that Sokka stuff. Our dream, I guess.
It's
I already like the coloring, but Cyberpunk always had great colors.
3, 2, 1, showtime.
What the? Oh, Cyberpunk really do have not suitable for work.
You either lose yourself forever or die. No in between.
David!
Oh, Cyberpunk freaky. And you guys said Cyberpunk only has 10 episodes?
Don't make a name for yourself as a cyberpunk by how you live. Make a name by how you die.
Do you think it would be fair to Cyberpunk if I did 2 episodes a week? I mean, 2 episodes of video? Or should I do 1 episode of video?
I have stellar expectations for you too.
Okay, Cyberpunk legit. Cyberpunk, I'll give Cyberpunk legit. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So if I plan to add on Cyberpunk and Farian, I would need to finish Cyberpunk before I jump into doing like ReZero, because I feel like Cyberpunk would be easier for me to finish and quicker, because ReZero has 4 seasons. And then we also have My Hero Academia, which is 8 seasons. So that's going to pick up a slot for a few months. So that's why I'm like, all right, if I do Cyberpunk first, I can knock that out in maybe 5 weeks. Maybe even less. But if I do My Hero Academia, I'm stuck with My Hero Academia for 6 months at the very minimum. You see what I'm saying? So that's where it's like, all right, let me get Cyberpunk out of the way and then probably ReZero and then jump into My Hero Academia. Since I'm not going to be riding the wave of the new one. You get what I'm saying? So I think it might be that better way because of the amount of seasons and episodes I got to get through. Exactly. Narito is going to take that channel for a long time. So that's why I didn't want to do too many animes on this channel, because Narito on the other channel is 3 episodes of video. So that's why I'm only doing two animes at a time with Gachi Akuta. So it's 3 animes total. And then we also have movie. Oh my God. And we still have the K-drama. Oh shit. Okay. That's going to be tough. I might start Furion until Gachi Akuta. I might just do Furion and Gachi Akuta at the same time. And when Gachi Akuta finishes, I'll bring in Cyber. Because I don't want to, that was one of the main reasons why I had to take that vacation. I overworked myself. So I think we'll do Furion and then Gachi Akuta at the same time. And then I'll work in Cyberpunk after Gachi Akuta. And I think that might be a good transition too. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. I'm not sure how many. Oh shit, 25 episodes? Yeah, Gachi Akuta gonna be running for a little bit longer. Yeah, Gachi Akuta gonna be running for a little bit longer. And I'm glad I made that choice. I think that would be my smarter choice because I don't want to burn myself out again. So what the lineup is going to come up to is going to be Gachi Akuta, Goblin, Movie of the Week, and then Furion. Those are going to be the 4 for this channel coming up. Are we in all agreement? Well, I know I have the final say since I'm the one doing it, but are we all in agreement? I think we should be good here. What episode is Gachi Akuta on right now? It's on episode 13. It can't be on episode 13. It's on episode 14. So 14 is supposed to be coming out. Did it take a break? Did one not come out last week? I'm shocked Gachi Akuta got 14 episodes, but it's good, but I'm just still shocked that they gave it 14 episodes. 14 came out on the 12th. It looks like it already came out last week. The 15th came out today. Oh, okay. I was looking at this, another one, and it just said something different. Okay. What if, what if Cats gets nipped? Barber Khan. Nip, what if? You care to elaborate, Barber Khan? All right, give me a 2 seconds, guys. I know it's late on your side, but we're going to go probably for a little bit longer. If y'all want to start sending me over stuff to react to, I'll look in the Discord. I'm going to go grab something quick to bite, a quick bite to eat, and then I'll be right back. Looks like, Rudra, you already put 2 videos in. If y'all want to throw in the Discord. What do you mean you can't see comments? It's right here. Do you not see it on my screen? All right. Be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Hello, everyone. I had to get a plate of food. Don't y'all judge me. I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. I just been busy. But, do y'all want to know what I'm eating? I'm sure y'all don't want to know what I'm eating, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Cheesy mac and cheese, some collard greens, some dirty rice, some, I guess I call it dirty baked beans because it has meat in the baked beans, Swedish meatballs, and some, I think that's it. And a little bit of mac and pasta salad. No judgment, no judgment. I don't even know if Denver would even have a place that does good collard greens. So, thank you. So mac and cheese can come in very different forms. So like you have some people who just likes to put a little bit of shredded cheese on top of their pasta. I don't call that mac and cheese. I call that a crusted pasta. But what I mean by cheesy mac is more of, think of you like making the roux of the cheese and like making a big pan of the sauce and then you're adding the noodles to it. So think of it that way. So it's super, super cheesy. Mm-hmm. All right. Not like a lasagna, because the lasagna is layered and it has meat. Think of it as like you're making a soup and you're adding noodles to the soup. But the cheese in this case is the broth. Mm-hmm. All right. So like when it's first made, it literally is just like gooey. Does it? It says everything is working perfectly fine. I don't know what's going on with it then. Oh, appreciate it. Is it faster on Twitch? All right. Much faster. All right. Let's go over your guys's submissions. Hang on. Okay. So
Does it come with plus 20 speed too? Okay, I go for something more normal like Adidas. You have. Hello, I started working out looking for some exercise clothes. What you have? Yeah, our gym socks is a popular line.
Pepsi.
Does it come with plus 20 speed too? Okay, I go for something more normal like Adidas. You have Adidas? Great choice. We have a workout motivation collection here. Oh, Adidas. Nothing is possible! It's very motivational indeed. It motivates me to eat donuts. Let's just do something simple. You have H&M? Everybody has H&M? Of course, that'll be over there. Thank you. I look...
H&M.
And I want to work out or get fat. It's got good protein. You got Gucci. We got Gucci. You got North Face. We got North Face. You got Supreme.
No fake.
100%. We got Surprise, motherfucker. Okay, I take the most basic thing you have. How about Nike? We got Mike. Ralph Lauren.
Mike.
Oh, yeah, we got Ralph Lauren. The one with the horse. The one with the horse. Oh, I know what you mean. I got you. The horse is riding the guy. You got Puma. We got Pimp. You got Under Armour. I mean underarms. Forget brands, just give me any backpack you have. Oh, totally, I got you. Over here we have the Harry Potter x Obama x Sonic collab.
What the?
One of one. I will send you to Jesus. Never mind, I decided I'm not working out, so I gotta play some video game, okay? We also got great games. We got Live 360.
Live 360?
Please don't call me like that. Rated Jesus! Putting Christ in control! Oh, this one sent Jesus to me instead. Where did the tab go?
Oh, that's
where
fucking
did that
funny.
tab go? It's gotta be here somewhere. How to deal with tab frustration.
7 years I've lived here, browsing the web. I spend my days contemplating life's deepest questions. How do I keep track of so many tabs? So I help Opera make a browser that's as peaceful as a quiet Norwegian village. Now managing those unruly tabs is only a click away. It is just so perfect.
That's odd.
That's exactly what I need. As a content creator, a lot of my work takes place online, and I have a lot of tabs open. So instead of spending all my time looking for where these tabs are, I use Opera web browser, which has introduced tabfulness, which is a state of no frustration no matter how many tabs you have. In Opera browser, related tabs are automatically grouped into tab islands. You could change the way your apps appear by expanding or collapsing islands, or managing entire groups at once. Opera web browser comes with a built-in VPN and an ad blocker. Find the link in the description to get Opera browser. And
but I feel like Google already has this tab grouping.
What the hell is this thing? The corner. The corner. Hurt my neighbor. Oh no.
Oh goodness, you gave me a love song, Rudra. Rudra gave me a love song.
The way you look in my eyes, like a starry night, you light up my sky. You lean in closer and my heart starts to pound. I heard you sigh, you know I love that sound. He's bouncing off my booty cheeks, I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside.
Ew!
On his neck and then he kisses
I hate you for this!
pussy. Call him daddy while I holler, man, that boy's so damn good looking.
Yeah, that's a no for me, buddy.
Kiss me, I don't want.
Nope. 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 That's more. Look, that's beyond too gay for Ray to even want to listen to. Ray was like, "Oh hell no." See, Ray was like, "That's way too gay for me." Ray said, "No, man, no, man, no. You ain't gonna put that homosexual music on for me. That's way too gay."
But now you're gonna leave with nothing but a sign. Another evening I
Wait, hold on. I'm probably gonna regret asking. What did you try to say, Ray? I think Twitch bleeped it out. Did you just say I'm gay, but not it rhymes with maggot? I ain't want to get canceled, so I had to go to the senator. He said, yep. And you know what? Ray's like, I can say this because I'm part of the community. Is she wearing a thong? I ain't gonna lie though, this song go kind of hard. Oh, she wearing a onesie. Whisper sweet nothing in your ears. See, that's the kind of girl I want in my life. Who will bring me to the brink of death, but don't kill me. But you know how much emotional damage she has to have in order to bring me through all that? Wait, was that a rubber? Hold on, was that a... What is that? Your new life awaits. Don't that look like a rubber? But they not understand how the music video started out with him yearning for her, and then now at the end of the video, it's like she can't leave his side. Like she's become attached now that they've gotten closer. Looks like it's about to be on. All right, looks like Ruja got me. Our love is ending. Oh my God, I've seen this. You see me last time, then say bye bye. Before find a new guy, you come to try, but we then go out the door. Please don't touch my cock no more. No more you, I become horny single guy. Today say bye bye, tonight I go cry. Cannot fuck me then go out the door. If we continue this love, is this a parody or did he really sing this? You love white guy named Justin Bieber. So I always wondered, was that real? Or they just lip sync because that's what his lips look like he was saying in Chinese.
I summoned you, please come to me. Don't bury thoughts that you really want. I fill you up, drink from.
Can you guys believe I was in freaking Japan and I didn't even watch Demon Slayer? I was in freaking Japan and I didn't watch Demon Slayer. I did have tickets. and I didn't go. Oh, so what I'm thinking of doing is if I can find a good copy of Demon Slayer, I might do it for a movie night. Crying in the club. Bruh. So, oh, I remember why I couldn't go. I had to make a decision. I had a really close friend of mine who was in Japan and getting ready to go out of the country for business. And they were in Japan at the same time. The night that I was supposed to go and watch the movie, I had already planned not to do anything that night. But they were like, hey, I'm getting ready to leave. Do you want to hang out? We were only supposed to hang out for an hour. And then we ended up hanging out until he caught his flight at like, I think it was like 11 p.m. He caught his flight. So who says I got to wait till 2026? You think I have to wait till 2026? There's ways of finding a copy of Demon Slayer. Yeah.
My cup within me lies what you really want. Come, lay me down. Cause you know this. Cause you know this. In the middle of the night. In the middle of the night.
This is a pretty dope edit though. Oh, I love the transitional characters from beginning to end of their character development.
These burning flames, these crashing waves wash over me like a hurricane. I'll captivate. You're hypnotized, feel powerful, but it's been
Yeah, these are really good edits.
Come, lay me down. Cause I know this. Cause I know this. In the middle of the night.
Oh, that's dope right there. You know, I want to find one of these edit people that does this edit to kind of create my new intro. I wonder how long it takes to make one of these. Because you got to match the beat, you got to match the characters, and you got to match like each scene. The transitions on these are ridiculous.
Just call on me, just call my name. Light me just call my name. I'm yours to take in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Gotta crave your face on my morning.
Oh, this is amazing. This is dope. This is really dope. I gotta save him, see if he can get. I wonder what they would charge to create an intro.
I
live a life that's full of surprises. I live a life that might be a dream. People around me know what I mean, but I live a life that might be a lie.
Oh, they sing too. So does Cyberpunk have a lot of musicals in it?
You won't find any tears of a clown. I hide behind makeup. They play me for profit. It's giving psychosis if I'm being honest. Keep that in mind now. A day to remember. Last thing I remember. No, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I lost my mind. Could someone help me find it? I feel the pain, but they told me not to mind it. I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded, and it's a shame, but I hope you understand it. I lost my mind. Could someone help me find it? I feel the pain, but
I don't know how you find these songs. I mean these shows, Ray.
hope you understand it.
Hey, hey. This will get you into it.
Shout of the internet. All the chaos is a light to a cigarette. I'm not moving with ill intent, but I'm breathing in the circus with no regrets. I say, ooh, let me show you just how
It's all these trippy videos. Ray, I feel like you always find the trippy videos.
Sound is so loud that I can't for your sake hear you out. The moment you wake up, it's all for the profit of our entertainment. If I'm being honest, so keep this in mind now. I hope you remember, don't like the attention, return it to sender. Get off it, get off it, get off it.
Could someone help me find it? I feel the pain, but they told me not to mind it. I lost my mind. It's somewhere out there stranded, and it's a shame, but I hope you understand it.
Dropping hearts. Hey, hey. I ain't say nothing wrong with it. It's catchy. Oh goodness.
If you're a guy, my partner as well. If you're a guy, would you suck your own penis?
I think that if I could, I probably would. You know what actually surprises me a lot is that a lot of men don't taste their own cum.
Why?
That's what I said. I was like, if anything, I think it's weirder to not have tasted, like you're not curious.
What do you guys mean no? You guys wouldn't want to taste it? Yeah, you guys probably have tasted it.
I think 50% of them are lying and they have tried it and they don't want to publicly admit that. But like, there's literally no way.
I would taste it to make sure it tasted good for my partner as well.
It's actually a common courtesy thing.
What in the actual fuck? You can't talk to girls because they expect you to taste your own cum? Is that why you can't talk to girls, Rudra? I don't get the relations. You're single because you're single because you think your girlfriend, you don't know what they think. Hey, I learned a long time ago. Stop trying to know what women think. It don't work that way. Definitely stop trying to learn what women think. When you stop trying or caring about what women think and just asking what the hell they want, excuse me, it's an easier life. It's a whole easier life. I'll tell you that straight up. It's so much easier when you don't have to think about what women think. All right. So I am going to call it. We have been on for, I don't even know, damn near 4 hours. I think this was a good run for today. First stream back. We got all this in. Next week, we're going to go ahead and do reviews as well as games. But I'm tired. I think I'm ready for a nap. And I also have to clean this room. Yeah, I haven't unpacked yet. So I got to do laundry. I got to do a bunch of stuff before I get my week started. So I appreciate you guys joining today. And I will be back same time next week. And I'll see you guys on this Wednesday for movie night. So I'll be doing movie night this Wednesday. So I will see you guys then. Enjoy the next couple days, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.